Hey guys, April here, and today's video is about Lenovo A880 Idea smartphone. So first of all, let's talk about the box. As you see, the box comes with a Lenovo branding and a Lenovo model. As you see, it's a 880. I have a barcode here. In the back we have still a Lenovo branding and some China stuff. Here's Lenovo branding, here is nothing, and here is the specifications. Okay, so the date of my model is 20 and 13, the February month, and okay, let's check it out. So if we talk about the Lenovo A880 unboxing, we can talk about a few specific things. So with Lenovo A880 comes a few similar things, like a headphones, Lenovo service book. Here's your warranty. I don't know, maybe we'll try to send it back to China if you have a problem. Here is the user manual. I think it is in China. Yes, I was right. Here's some barcodes. Okay. I got the mobile charger as a gift. PU leather case, the screen guard, and the charger. So let's take a closer look to the phone. So let's talk about the most important things about the Lenovo A880. I'm not showing the full unbox review because I'm using this phone for 2 months, and I just showed what the box includes and what is in the box. Of course, some things depends on the seller, but most of the stuff in the box will come like I showed a few minutes ago. And okay, so let's try to watch what is inside this phone. It's very hard to take the back because it is still new. Okay, and as you can see, it has a very large battery pack. Some of you can ask me, or it is worth to buy a phone which has a 6-inch display and is with a 2050 milliamperes battery, and I say that it's worth because it is extremely enough to use your phone and without any problems. I'm using it for 2 months and the battery quality is very good, I can say. Of course, Wi-Fi, 3G cellular usage, I have no problems. So take a closer look to the side. How you can see, it has a SIM card slot, but there's not only one SIM card. There you can see there is 2 SIM card slots, how it's shown on the back. So the problem which the biggest problem which encounters the people is that you don't know that you should put the 3G VCDMA SIM card as this, this. So let's try to put it here as it's shown here. And okay, it fits perfect. Let's try to turn it on. Okay, so let's try to turn on the phone. As you can see, this is a Lenovo brand logo, and there will be a sound. Some people say that the Lenovo A880 has a low PPI on its screen, but I think this is not a problem because it is extremely enough to have a good quality screen on this phone. And okay, let's try to watch what is inside. Okay, I'll have to enter my SIM code. Okay. I have an interesting message. Okay, close this. Now remove the notifications. And okay, so this is the main screen of a Lenovo A880, and this is the apps which I have now. I have an older review of this phone with the older apps, and I'll show it in the next part of this video. This is just a few animations which is used in the menu, and it looks great. So this is the main view of the Lenovo A880. It runs on the Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. I'll show this, and as you can see, oh, I have to turn on English. Okay, there is no problem. Here, and here's English to be correct to you. This is not important. So okay, now we have it English, and we go to about phone version information, and we have an Android version 4.2.2. We have 4.2.2 of the Android version, and this is basement versions and software versions and other stuff. But the main thing on this phone is that it doesn't look like Android 4.2.2. And I'll show why. So when you enter the notifications, you have the Android 4 screen. As you can see, there's the dot which is in KitKat Android 4.4.4, and you see the notification center is like on the KitKat version. So it is a very great benefit to use this phone because it looks like a KitKat on the 4.2.2. It's modded by Lenovo, and you just don't need to use any mods of unidentified developers, so this is the best solution for you. And I'll show the transitions and other stuff I will present in the next part of the video. So the first most important thing is the RAM usage of the phone. Every people ask me, or is it worth to buy the Lenovo A880 or the other model like an A850, because we have 1 gig of RAM and 1.2 or 1.3 gigahertz A7 Cortex processor. I can say that it is worth to buy this phone because 1 gig of RAM is enough to use the games like Asphalt 8 in the best graphics, Clash of Clans, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I don't know, this is the main games which you can't play on the phone like this. How you can see, the menu looks great. Here you can see some animations like cylinder looks great. You can develop it here, draw the settings, and icon decoration, layout. I'll zoom it. Here, icon layout, normal. Yeah, and how you can see, there are a lot of changes. You can change icon decoration, such as choose a no board. Now how you can see, all the icons has no board. But in my opinion, one of the favorites is silver. You can see this is a round icon. And I don't know, but my favorite always was and will be the custom logo. It looks like an iPhone logos. Yeah, these. Okay, so this is about phone editions. How you can see here, you can edit your phone too. Select themes, wallpapers. With pressing also you can choose the live wallpaper and any other. But I think the main thing is, or you can use this phone as a normal smartphone. Yeah, this is a China seller smartphone, but I think they are capable to do all things which can do the Samsung or iPhone, because I used iPhone before, and I think Lenovo is good too, and can use any programs or something. This is a second generation Lenovo phone, and there are not so much bugs like it was in the first generation Lenovo phones, like an 815. There was some the screen glitches and other stuff, and there aren't so any glitches or something, just few little bugs in the system, but there aren't so much of them. As anyone knows, there are a flashlight which you can't use. Is there a 5 megapixels camera? We can't try it. And as you can see, the photo quality is pretty good. It's in HDR mode. Very important thing is to make photos in HDR mode, because when you make it in HDR, then the photo gets a better quality. I do not recommend to make photos on the simple camera mode, because it isn't so good on this camera. I recommend you to use HDR to get better photos. So let's test the graphics on this phone. I'm going to try to play an Asphalt 8 and show how it looks like on the best graphics. I'm going to settings and show that display is on the highest resolution, visual quality high. And okay, just try the race. What I can choose. Just a simple track to show. Okay, and that's a Tokyo track. This is one of the few tracks which has best graphics on this game, and you will see just the main features of this game and how Lenovo A880 uh, shows that graphics for us. And the crash, of course. Okay, let's get out from this tunnel. So yeah, as you can see, I don't have any explanations or something. Just you can see that the game graphics is great, the game is amazing, and there isn't any lag or something, no glitches. You just can play and enjoy games like Asphalt 8 or any other. So yeah, that was Asphalt 8. Um, this is about high graphics games. I don't know. To talk about the RAMs, system has the RAM cleaner. How you can see there is a RAM cleaner, and it works pretty good. Because it is made by Lenovo and cleans all the stuff which isn't important at that moment and frees the RAM how you want. Um, Talking about the music quality, as everyone knows, Android devices, the most of Android devices doesn't have a very good music experience, and I just can't compare it with iPhone because iPhone music quality is always better, or iPod of course, but I think you can use some programs like a music equalizer or something to make the music quality better than is on that phone. Um, to talk about speakers, speaker is pretty good. Speaker is in the back. This one long speaker. There are, as I said, the 5 megapixels camera, the LED flash, 3.5 millimeters earphone jack, and the micro USB charger. To talk about things like Lenovo phones, I think that it is worth to buy a Lenovo phone, and they are in a pretty good quality. In my opinion, we can compare it with a Samsung or any other brand phones. Uh, this Lenovo model is in 6-inch LCD screen and IPS capacitive touchscreen, and I know it works great. It's super sensitive and everything works great. It doesn't cost so much. You can pay from $150 to $200 for a model like this, but I have to say one thing, that there is a Lenovo 880 and the other model is a Lenovo A889. It is the same models, but Lenovo A889 has 8 megapixels back camera. So that's the main difference between these phones. They are pretty similar, but the Lenovo 889 has 8 rear megapixels camera. Front cameras is the same, 0.3 megapixels, and yeah, quality is pretty good. As I showed, this is the front camera. Yeah. Camera modifications is simple. Here, as I said, are some modes, like an HDR, Face Beauty Panorama, or any more. Just take a panorama. And that's all. That's our panorama. Okay, I'm back into HDR mode because it's the best for this phone. I can show the Antutu test, but I think it is not very important because there are a lot of videos on YouTube which shows the Antutu tests of this phone, and the Antutu result is about 17,000 score, and I think it's pretty good because it is like a Samsung Galaxy S3. Comparing with this phone and the Samsung Galaxy S3, okay. And about this phone presentation, I have to say one very important thing, that there are very good menu. how you can see, press here and this. In my opinion, it is very good menu because it is very easy to use. Just press when you enter, you see with this black screen, just press here and you have all tabs on your on your Android device, and it is very easy to manage it, and just show that this is very good. And audio profiles you can make silent or general, GPS, wireless LAN. Of course, other Android devices has this on the first line, but I think that in the second line it is much easier because you can manage the more options in the one tab. Now to talk about the video quality of this phone. Video quality is 480p. I think that's a normal quality, and the microphone quality, sound quality is pretty good too. I can just show some videos. If I have, like this kitty. Yeah, and as you can see, the video quality is good on this phone, and it's very useful. Task Manager is easy as on Alpha phones. Some skeptics says that on the Lenovo A880 is one bad thing that there aren't a capacitive buttons. The buttons is on the touch screen, and they say that they use the space of the 6 inches touchscreen. But in my opinion, these buttons doesn't do a bad thing, and it is just a phone design thing of the phone design to put the buttons there on this line. You can manage main apps here. I don't know, there are a lot of things that you can do, and you just learn when you get this phone. So I showed the main things of this phone, and I think that you should buy this phone because when I wanted to buy this phone, I didn't find a lot of useful videos on YouTube. I think it helped you. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe it helped you. And goodbye. Enjoy my video. See you later.